probably could do that job. I probably could do that job.
Donna.
Hey, the blue shirt. He said make sure to get a picture, although I think it's just you, him.
Not fair.
Melissa, where'd you go?
Probably be down by the beach.
Yeah.
Not fair.
Why? Oh, you wanted advance notice? I had notice and still opted not to. I don't know. I figure this is a TBA event. I don't feel like advertising it as a federation event.
My shirt is in her car.
She get paid for this job.
Oh. So do you want it?
Does she get paid for this job?
What? Does she get paid for this job? We pay her every Friday. Why?
I could do that job. I could use the money.
Can you wear shorts as well as she can?
Yeah, I can wear them. I just don't look as pretty.
We pay for pretty, you know?
They take care of that job. Job safe.
There you go. Done. I do like photography. I could play ahead of That's good. I'm sexually harassed on live stream. You now have witnesses. Should you want to sue me?
Would you like a program?
I would like a program. I heard that you guys can lead this now that you're all host. Oh, so like you pick out which one you want to come to with Marcy and just go with it.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Now go through. I'm so excited. You're all here. I get excited anyway. Let me go away from where the camera can hear.
Marcy, just don't step to your right.
Shabbat Shalom. Good evening. Each time I want to start, I look back and see many more people joining us. I think we'll take another minute. If anyone needs copies of the service, just raise your hands. We have these wonderful friends here who would love to. You need Are you really happy to be part of a group that is larger than 10? Whoa! I have to tell you, this is the best day that I had in probably 15 months or so. What a wonderful, wonderful occasion. Normally, we're very excited only about Israel's Independence Day, but I have to tell you, just seeing all my friends in person, many of you, I have not seen for way too long. Having this wonderful weather and just being together, what a gift. So let's begin by singing Hine Matov Humanaim, which means how wonderful it is to be together. I don't think that the authors of this psalm thought about a long term of isolation, but we do. How wonderful it is to be together.
Continue lighting the Shabbat candles. Very fancy, already lit candles. Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. I'll hear my prayer to you. Let us light these lights. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlikneh shel
First year our candles didn't go out.
It's the first year the candles did not go out.
That's not for me. So we're having a bar mitzvah tomorrow morning. Yeah, we're having a bar mitzvah and bat mitzvah almost every Shabbat for a long time. I can see some family members of our bar. Oh, just in front of me. I would like to invite Graham to join us here and lead us in the Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu b'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon kinkilanu zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit kivu yom tehila lemikrei kodesh zecher l'tziat mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol hamim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon kinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Fine. You have to drink it. Okay, thank you, Graham. Oh, wow. People like you here, right? There are many good reasons for that. You know, I'm not so smart, but I just was asking myself a question. When we do Shabbat services in the sanctuary, especially during the pandemic, we get up to 30 people. When we do it on the beach, we get some 150 people. What is the logical conclusion? See you next week here, right? Lecha Dodi?
Shabbat nekavela lechadov dili kakala yarada 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 Shabbat nekavela
לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקור הברכה.
Shabbat, Nekavela, Lechadodi, Likatala, Yanada, 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 Shabbat, Nekavela, Yada, Yada, Torari, Iva, Ore, Kuri, Ori, Ori, Shirdaveri, Devada, Donai, Alayif, Nigla, Lechadodi, Likatala, Yanada, 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 Shabbat, Nekavela,
If you're able and willing, whether you're here or at home, I would say that the stairs, what do you think, Rabbi Alon? Where is the entrance to our sanctuary? If we all face we can face the water. If everyone wants to face the water as we welcome in the Sabbath bride. It is the best view. Oh, Shalom,
You may turn back. I know the view of the ocean is much nicer than the alternative. I take no offense to that, but that's true. Normally when we gather together for Shabbat, we take a moment to reflect on good things that happened to us in the past week. Because of the difficulties, we cannot really ask people to share. It's very hard to hear, but we could still take this moment to reflect. And whenever I'm here, especially during an event like that, I realize how little it takes to be really happy, to have this feeling of pure gratitude. I recently read this story about Mrs. Greenberg, who lived for 50 years in a tiny apartment on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. But her son, David, really made it big time. He was very successful, very wealthy. Occasionally, he had to fly to all these exotic places. On his mother's 70th birthday, he happened to be in Paris. And from his fancy hotel suite, he decided to send his mother the most exquisite gift. So from Paris, he ordered the most expensive champagne and the best Russian caviar, shipped it overnight on ice for his mother on the Lower East Side. He couldn't wait to talk to her the next day. Finally he called and said, "Hey Mom, did you get my package?" She said, "Yes, I did." "And what do you think about it?" Silence. "No, real Mom, what do you think about the package that I sent you?" She said, "Telling you the truth, the ginger ale that you sent was so salty, and the raspberry jam was really inedible." So sometimes we try so hard to find things that make us really content, feel good, where the answer is much closer. Just touch the warm, beautiful sand. Feel the breeze, just the right temperature, probably 74.52. John is checking to make sure that I'm right. the beautiful ocean, and more than ever, we appreciate being part of a much larger group. So let's just close our eyes maybe for half a minute to think what else makes us feel so special. What else we want to say thank you, God, for.
If you're able, we rise now for the Baruch Hu. And you're welcome again to face the beautiful, beautiful ocean. Please be seated. And we'll continue reading together on page 38, a prayer for love. Abounding is your love for your people Israel, the house of Israel. Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts have you taught us. Therefore, eternal our God, when we lie down and when we rise, we will meditate on your laws, and we will rejoice in your Torah and mitzvot forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are the life and length of our days. Then your love shall never depart from our hearts. Blessed are you, eternal, who loves this people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
And before we continue with the prayer of Shema Israel, this is our weekly opportunity to have a conversation with God. We can talk to God whenever we want, but it seems like at the beginning of Shabbat, it's a special time. So if you're comfortable, I invite you to close your eyes and take a deep breath in and out. Let's breathe in again and out. This is the best time, this is the best setting to let go of our stress, of our anxieties of the past week. Just feel the wind on different parts of your body. Maybe God is whispering something to you. Doesn't matter what we say to God. But let's take a moment to listen to God's reply. And together, let's say the prayer of Shema Israel. Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Baruch Shem Elon Malchuto Leolam Amen.
We turn to page 48 for the Song of the Sea.
So before we sing it, often this year, the past year, I was thinking about our predicament in terms of the life of the people of Israel in Egypt during the slavery. And now when we are here, I feel as I'm looking at the ocean, like we just crossed the Sea of Reeds, but we're still not in the promised land. We're still in sort of a desert. It's much better than being in the desert and being slaves in Egypt. We're in a much better place now than we have been even months ago, before we were vaccinated, before we started to restore many things in our life. But we're not entirely in the promised land. So let's, as we sing this song, Michamocha, let's pray that God will bring us as fast as possible to this magical promised land of ours.
You're able, we rise. We rise for the Amidah on page 54. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'hanura El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Dovi Vekonei Hakol Vezocher Hashte Avot Ve'imahot Mevii Geolah Livnei Menechem Ma'an Shemo Ve'ahava Melech Chozer U'Moshia U'Magin Baruch atah Adonai Magin Avraham Ezrat Sarah. Return to page 52. 58. Ata Gibor Leolam Adonai Mechayei Hakol Ata Rav Lehoshia Morid Hatal Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed Mechayei Hakol Berachamim Rabim Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Memunato Lishenei Afar Michamo Chabal Yehudot Umidom Elon Melech Meimit Umechayem Umatzmiach Yeshua Ve'ne'eman Atal Achayot Hakum Baruch atah Adonai Mechayem Hakol. You may be seated. Adonai Tzuri v'goali Adonai Tzuri v'goali Go inside your heart, just be. Go inside your heart and see what it wants, what it needs, what it yearns when you breathe. Go inside your heart and see. May the words of my mouth, the meditations of continue together on page 70. Oh, say shalom Roma. Say shalom Aleinu. De'al kol Yisrael. Deiru, amen. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom. Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom. Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom. Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom. Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom. Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
This is the time when we think of our loved ones who are ill and in need of healing. If you would like to mention the name of a loved one who is ill, please rise and mention her or his name. I don't think we'll be able to hear the names, but those around you, you and God can always hear. So let me read first the list that we have, and then I will ask people to add. שברך אבותינו אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, ואמותינו שרה, רבקה, לאה ורחל, הוא יברך וירפא את החולים. May the one who bless our ancestors Abraham, Isaac and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Leah and Rachel, bless and heal those who are ill. Michael Oldbridge, Tom Aruda, Ilan Ben Avraham, Jane Berggren, Adam Blair, Steve Karp, Jennifer Cray, Eric Delenbach, Lawrence Ellen Bogan, Stu Furman, Sandy Goldberg, Esther Scheindel Batchaike, Nate Heston, Janice Holiday, Pamela Horner, Aris Jacobs, Louis Jones, Nate Krawcheck, Gary Krulik, Stephanie Mines, Jake Marnon, Bill Matthews, Alan Perlman, Santos Ruiz, Paul Bulnick, the Shalom family, Jean Tarshish, Dennis Stoll, Leona Asher, Elliot Wapnick as well.
Donna, is anyone? Anyone? They're all
Con-
there.
Continue on page 82 with the Mishabera.
Mishabera,
May the source of strength oh bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen.
Mishaberach Imotzeinu.
Rise if we're able. We're going to turn to page 90, and in the top paragraph we're going down 7 lines down, and all you have to do is repeat after us. V'hashevota el levavecha ki Adonai Hu Elohim V'nemar v'haya Adonai L'melech al kol haaretz Bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad U'shemo
And we continue now with the Kaddish, the mourner's prayer. You may turn if you want, or keep looking at the ocean. It's very calming, relaxing, so spiritual. On the occasion of Yortzeit, remember today George Black, grandfather of Marina, Richard Adler, father of Richard and grandfather of Jackie, David Bloom, father of Jim, Joel Chait, father of Hillary and Sam Seville, grandfather of Bruce, Joel Deitch, father of Steve, Leon Gerson, father of Wayne, Larry London, grandfather of Mark, Emily Gordon, mother-in-law of Nikki, Jack Eber, friend of Gladys, Edward Dockman, grandfather of David, Lola Green, mother of Robert, David Holderman, husband of Jackie, Seymour Provost, father of Jen, Zelda Meschel, mother of Joe, Norma Robbins, father of Shelley and grandfather of Lindsay, Sarah Cohen, aunt of Bonnie, Hilda Geffen, mother of Bonnie, Edward Geffen, brother of Bonnie, Shirley Resnick, mother of Seth, Andrew Sanquist, son of Peter, Zachary Schneider, husband of Joetta, Alan Bayer, father of Amy, Sheldon Singer, father of Michael, Nathan Coleman, grandfather of Shelley and great-grandfather of Marshall, Maury Weiss, father of Barry and grandfather of Janet. On the occasion of Shloshim, the month of mourning, remember today Rabbi Meir Mittelman, friend of Lindsay, Roxanne Tashkin, friend of Nina and Stephen, Samuel Sachs, grandfather of Tana, Roberta Strassler, wife of Alan, Ron Tarshish, husband of Jean, and taken from her family in the past week. Remember Rose Birnbaum, mother of Frida and Alan and grandmother of Yvette. And we're saying the words of the Kaddish. What page is there? Page 92. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה ועלמא דברה חירותי והמליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי בכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה ואמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן.
Please be seated. If you have a song sheet, there are single sheets hanging around somewhere. We're going to turn to Bashana Haba'a. We'll sing together just before we do Hamotzi, a classic Israeli song. Oh tire, Ramazovi, Bashana, Bashana. בשנה הבאה נשב על המרפסת ונזכור ציפורים נודדות ילדים בחופשה יסבנו תופסת בין הבית לבין השדות תראה כמה טוב יהיה בשנה הבאה Soon the day will arrive when we will be together and no longer will we live in fear. And the children will smile without wondering whether on that day darker clouds will appear. Wait and see what a world this will be if we share, you and me. Wait and see what a world it will be if we share, you and me. Yeah. We give thanks to God for breath. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
So before we do anything else, Alex, can you wave your hand? Alex? Alex. Alex.
Alex.
Alex. Go like this. Oh, come closer. It's good. So, Alex was supposed to not be here today. He was officially going on vacation for his birthday. So, he decided that he wanted to be here with us, and we thank him for all of his help. But in addition to his birthday, someone else has a birthday. Can the birthday boy wave his hand? Rabbi Alon was born on Israeli Independence Day. Regardless of what day of the week it is, regardless of what the number is. So for both of them, we wish happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Thank you. My regular birthday is a month from now, but everything is too early this year, right? So if we have to celebrate something, just do it. I think it would be the most appropriate to end our wonderful Shabbat service, this beautiful gathering, singing Hatikva, Israel's anthem. So if you're able, please rise. We have the words on the sheet of music on the other side of the other song. Next week we're not going to celebrate Shabbat on the beach, but our band is coming back. So next week, please join us at Temple Betham. We continue with all of our safety procedures. So if you're planning to join us, please call in advance. But it's time to slowly and safely to go back to what we love, what brings joy and meaning to our life. Thank you so much for joining us. There is no need to go home yet. Please just stay, hang out. Let's catch up. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
If you need a snack, we have a little oneg here up in the front. Please help yourself. There are drinks in the coolers and snacks on the table. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom.